Good morning, sixth graders. Today we will be working on part 5 of your probability project. And today we are working with compound probability. So remember, compound probability is when you are working with two different probabilities that you're multiplying together to get one probability. So for the first part, it says at one of your restaurants, a variety of desserts are placed on the counter for people to buy at the end of their meals. Some of your best sellers include cheesecake, cookies, and apple pie. Label the plates below with the 3 desserts by dragging over the labels. The first few have been done for you. So you need to fill in the rest of the plates with different types of desserts. So you're just going to grab them, make sure you have the 4 arrows, and you're going to drag them over so that each of the plates has a title. Then you need to come and answer the questions below. So it says, what is the probability of a person randomly selecting a cheesecake, putting it back, and then selecting a cookie? So remember, we have to think, are these independent or dependent probabilities? Do I need to change something for my second probability, or are they independent of each other? Then you're going to write each answer as a fraction, decimal, and a percent. So show your two probabilities, what they were multiplied out to be, and then write your final probability as a fraction, decimal, and a percent. You have 5 different questions to answer about your plates once you have labeled them. Let's practice a compound probability. So I'm going to fill in some of these so that I have a couple more, and we're just going to go off the top row. So what we are going to do is we are going to choose what is the probability of choosing an apple pie, then having a friend choose a piece of cheesecake. So right now there's 5 plates on my counter. So the probability of choosing an apple pie is 2/5. But if I choose apple pie, then somebody needs to come and grab a cheesecake. Now there's only 4 plates left, so I have a probability of 1/4 of grabbing a cheesecake. So this is a dependent probability. So now I'm going to take 2/5 times 1/4, which equals 2/20, which we can simplify down to 1/10. So my fraction would be 1/10. Now I need to turn my fraction into a decimal. So I would take 1 divided by 10. And I get 1/10. So my decimal would be, and then I need to change my decimal into a percent. So I move my decimal 2 places to the left, add a 0. So I end up with 10%. So the probability of me choosing an apple pie and then the next person choosing a cheesecake would be 10%, 1/10 or 1/10. So make sure that you take your time, read the questions carefully today, and think if they are independent or dependent events. for the probability. Then you will find your simplified fraction, your decimal, and your percent. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out and ask.